Good morning. It's wonderful to have you join me today. It's going to be one of those little more calm, but I think very beneficial. I'm going to take you on a very special tour because today is Holy Thursday for us. And we commemorate two things especially today. This evening we'll have about a three and a half hour service that recreates the crucifixion of Christ, the centerpiece of Christianity for us, the body and the head of the church. And then we this morning will celebrate the institution of the Holy Eucharist, the Last Supper, if you will. As you enter the church today, there's an icon there. Now just clarification, we do not worship icons. We venerate them and ask for them to intercede as saints for us. So in case we don't get to show you it on Sunday, because I may be banned after this, behind me is the icon of my name day. My name is Tasso, which is Anastasios. It's the resurrection of the Lord. So this is a pretty big week. And you know, Phil has always advocated for us to be genuine and authentic of who we were. So I am sharing my faith with you today because my topic is the spirit and the mindset, as well as all the exercise things that we do. So I hope you will stay with me through this journey today. I'm going to have the camera flipping, and I'm going to be behind the camera for a little bit. In fact, coming in, meet Pariotti. Pariotti has joined us from Greece, has come over. Say hello, Pariotti.
Hello.
He's a chanter who came from Greece for us. So I want to take you through a little thing. Last night we had Holy Unction. You know, Ariel and Heather and Dr. Kristen, we've all been talking about the negative ions. We've talked about vibrational energy. So last night, this bowl that you see right here was filled with flour. All these candles were lit because there were 7 gospels and prayers and epistle readings read last night that had to do with healing and strengthening. In here is olive oil, pure virgin olive oil, that was blessed last night by those prayers. So think about all the energy that went into that oil last night, that when we are allowed to congregate in church, each parishioner is anointed with it for the healing of body and soul and spirit. Now, please stay with me today because I think you're going to really enjoy the whole message at the end when I tie all this together. So this bowl here was filled with flour. Last night I took that flour home and I kneaded on it and I worked on it, and I'm going to enter. Now this is very special for those of you who are not Christian. That's the back door of the church, but this is the Holy of Holies. This is the altar where I serve with Father Joseph. Okay, and there's where Father will conduct the ceremony from. So last night I took home that flour and I made, this is called prosphoro, which literally means gift. Now you guys have heard about breaking of bread. Well, the breaking of bread, what it is when the disciples would have a sermon by Christ or that, at the end, they would take and they would break the bread and they would serve it with everybody. You think of stories about the miracles of the 5 fish and the 2 loaves, 5 loaves and 2 fish that they fed. So now here, it's a little dark here, but this is where Father will prepare. And at the end of the service, maybe I'll post later, this paten right here will have on it the middle insignia, okay, which stands for Jesus Christ Conquers. He'll have the 9 orders of angels and prophets and that preceded Christ. And then this represents the Mother of God. Now he'll cut this piece out here, and people here have given their names of their loved ones and he will build their names into that. So the whole community of the universe is represented there. So Father will be here in just a little bit to start it. Now I'm going to turn this around. Okay. So think about this. And here's where the life lesson comes in that talks about mindset, spiritual strength, faith, believing in something, having the ability to go through this and be successful in life and with the outcomes that we've talked about you making as we go through it. So think about the beginnings of, and I'm going to walk back outside of the altar if you don't mind. So think about the beginnings of that bread, that prospero, that gift of my work. The liturgy that we're going to celebrate today, liturgy literally means work of the people, okay? So now think about this. We go out in the field and we grab wheat. We grab grapes. We sit and we bang on those grapes, we step on them, and we make them into wine with fermentation. We take the wheat, we pulverize it into flour, and we work on it, and it becomes flour. So people, as part of their labor and work for the church, donate, make effort to give to the church the wine, the oil, the flour, so we can do all these things. So now, think about life. On our journey through life, aren't we worked on? Doesn't society, don't things just beat us up? But you know what it does in the end? It makes us better. It makes us be stronger. It has, when we place in our mind who we want to be and what we want to be, it allows us to come out stronger and better. That indeed is a story of the coronavirus and their 55-day journey as we go through and go into this next 55 days. Look, it's day 10 today. It's day 10, a perfect 10. What would you rather have, a 9 or a 10? So on day 10, I'm telling you that there is faith to be had, understanding there is a larger force that is work for us. And what that force does is keep us to understand that there's something on our side that can help us to succeed when we have our plan and we have our mindset in a manner that we will work to succeed. Don't give up. Don't doubt yourself. Make sure that you understand there is a spiritual component of your life, however you identify it. And there is the mindset that gets you through. Think about the bread that I showed you that's called prospero, the gift, my gift today. And think about what it went through. Last night, I took flour, I took water, I took salt, and I took yeast. And I kneaded and I beat on that bread so it would form up and would come up into the dough that was then put under heat to be cooked. So today, think about all the healing prayers, all the vibrations of energy, all the good words from the gospel that flour was exposed to last night. And now we as Orthodox Christians consume that bread for the healing of our bodies and souls and our minds and our spirits. So I hope you've enjoyed this little talk. I hope the lesson you took away with it is life is going to work on us. And if we have the right mindset, we keep our thoughts on the direction of what we want to do. We cast out doubt. We don't get too down on ourselves, that we will be so successful with what we endure. This is day 10, 45 days more to go. And just think, I'm already feeling leaner. I'm feeling more energetic and vibrant. I got services to do today, got to go do some work, and then be back here for a long service tonight that commemorates the crucifixion of Christ. God bless you guys. Have a great Thursday. Listen to all the other ones and include these thoughts of the world will work on you, but you will be a better you at the end. Think about my prospero and the work that went into those grapes and the grain to make it flour, wine, and then to become what we will consume today as the body and blood of Christ. Thank you, and God bless.